Test that
This
out.
is John, WRBW 501, and you're listening to the November 9th, 2022 network check-in of the South Central Pennsylvania GMRS group
Really
on the Holly 625 repeater, which has a PL tone of 141.3 hertz.
Why does it do that?
Using the receiving antenna at the top of our 180-foot tower, the repeater monitors 467.625 megahertz. The repeater transmits at 462.625 megahertz via an antenna mounted at 140 feet. Our tower is located on Mount Holly Summit, elevation 1,505 feet above mean sea level, 2 miles south of Mount Holly Springs, Pennsylvania, at 40 degrees, 5 minutes, 52 seconds north latitude, and 77 degrees, 12 minutes, 12 seconds west longitude. We have 63 active call signs with 23 individuals checking in last week. If you've checked in within the past 4 weeks, I will announce your call sign. Please include your name and location when you answer. After I've completed my list, I'll call for new, late, or missed stations. I'll now begin our check-in. WROG 207. WRNQ 216. WRFL 218. WRFL 218, Unit 1, Doug.
Unit 2, Sandy, from York Springs. No traffic. Thanks for running that, John.
Oh, you're welcome, Sandy, and thanks, Doug and Sandy, for checking in. WRFF.
If you joined online, thank you for joining in here with us this week. Feel a little under the weather, so got the camera cut off on me this
and
week.
Thank you, Mike, for checking in.
But
WRUI 221.
see, what have we got coming up?
WRUI 221, Dennis from Mechanicsburg. No traffic tonight. Thanks for running the net.
Thanksgiving,
Welcome,
Christmas.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, Christmas, with this Friday, I believe is Veterans Day, right?
Yep. Correct.
WRMU 226. WRMU 226, Mitchell McSherrystown. No comments. Thanks for running that, John.
WRMR 424.
WROM 234.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm hearing the repeater at all.
RTD 259.
Oh,
no, I am hearing the repeater.
RTD 259, John.
I was going to say, I got it at full bars tonight. You should be able to get it.
Thanks for running the net, John. And we're having good.
Really horribly.
Very good, John. Any traffic?
There,
or not?
but
No traffic. I'll leave a comment when the round of comments comes up. Okay. WRNT 288.
WRNT 288, Chris in Dillsburg. No traffic tonight. Thanks for taking that, John.
Yeah, you're welcome, Chris, and thanks for checking in. WREK 307. 3K 307, Brian from Mount Holly Springs. Just me tonight, John. Very good, Brian, thanks. WRBY 314. WRBY 314, Steve, Harrisburg. No comments. Have a good evening, John. Thank you, Steve. You do the same. WQYX 334.
Sorry, no Josh this evening.
WRPP 349. WRPP 349. Bill in Littlestown. No traffic tonight, checking in. WRNY, check that, WRNW 360. WRNW 360, Jim and Ortana. No traffic tonight. Thanks for running that, John. You're welcome, Jim, and thanks for checking in. WRUY 393. WRUY 393. Dennis from Spring Grove. Thank you for running the net tonight. Very good, Dennis. Thanks. WRNQ 411. WRMR 424.
When did you get in? Oh,
WRQD 426.
well, it was the week before. You were getting in really rough. I remember that.
Yeah, that's when I got in. So you stay on the cycle for two weeks or so.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
And good evening to you, Jay. Thanks for checking in. WRUX 430.
Wow, up to 294 views for the Fall Fest, for Fall Furnace Fest.
In West York, no traffic.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, Pat, thanks for checking in.
So what'd you say? You were going to try to plan 6 parks on the air for next year?
That's what I'm thinking, because then that would be every other month.
WRTU.
I don't know, we could even do them like back to back, but do at least 6. And then, like, when we get around the busy time, that's, so we kind of know when the busy time of the months go, so we can kind of plan around that. Like the month for the 4th of July and stuff. Some people like to take, 5-day vacations and then come back and complain another 5 days that the 5-day vacation, they were kind of tired.
Uh-huh.
Just that thought, I don't know who that would be. It's like, oh, I'm so tired. I have to take another 5-day vacation to recoup from my 5-day vacation.
551.
And spending 10 days to recover.
WRUH 553.
He's got to get his radio voice started. WRKL
556. WRKL 556, Leroy in St. Thomas. No comments. Thank you, John. You're welcome, Leroy, and thanks for checking in.
I was just filling in the crowd, but
574.
you had to get your radio voice going.
WRKL
556.
Rolling the hits.
Jenkins.
Hey, Matt, thanks for checking in.
Yeah, I gotta mute it and clear my throat and everything first.
Let me clear my throat. So,
Are we gonna try to do a summits on the air or anything too?
WRUA 583.
So summits on the air, we could definitely do it. The only problem is it's a little harder for people to get up there to it. Summits are more like remote locations, so not as accessible.
Isn't there one up here, McConnellsburg Mountain?
Yeah, was it Timmins Mountain? It's right there on the overlook. You go out 30 to the top. When you get to the top, hang a right, go like a 1/10 of a mile, and it's there on the right, and you can pull around. And basically, you got to park on the side of the road. That brings up other things too. I meant to talk to you about beforehand. I'll have to converse with him. Oh, is that Ethan?
Yeah, that was Ethan.
Oh,
WRAC
cool.
649.
Nice.
Did we not? Oh, I guess he's not a part of the group. He doesn't realize that you could use the same link. Oh, son of a
Thank you,
diddly.
Kathy. Thanks for checking in there. WRKB 658.
Get him in here. He's probably wondering, sitting there and be like, "Well, I wonder where you're at."
WROP
How come they
664.
didn't invite me? It's Jim's fault.
Yeah, I know.
No track.
I'm such a terrible leader.
Okay, Ryan, thanks for checking in.
Crap, that's not the right link.
WRMH 666.
Yeah, but you're a terrible leader. That's why we follow you into the war.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys keep rejoining me
WRNY
every week.
683.
Think you'd get freaking tired of me or something.
WRNY 683. Good evening, John. Carol from the Escape Room Sun area. Back to you. Thank you, Daryl. WRMF 712.
Ooh,
WRMS 712.
$837
Tom in
for 150
Shippensburg.
gallon of heating oil.
No traffic. Thank you, John.
Yeah, not good.
You're welcome, Tom, and thanks for checking in.
We'll go out there and start pouring cooking oil in the thing.
712.
Just make sure you filter it first.
Right? You don't want any French fries in there.
Oh, that would be, that's horrible. To go fill your diesel tank up with corn oil, and then everyone's sitting underneath it like, boy, I'd like to have some fries about now.
It's some KFC.
Yeah.
Or better get some popcorn.
Is somebody making some KFC?
WRJF 728. WRJF 728. Bobby.
That'd be horrible, man.
Thank you, Bobby. WRNU 752.
I thought at one point in time KFC actually made roasting logs.
WRER 765.
There are logs. They sell them every
WRER 765.
around Christmas time. Every time in Walmart, they have KFC log. Smells like KFC. I walk by and I'm like, oh, now I know I don't eat KFC anymore.
WROG 769.
Come on, Tom. We love KFC.
798. WRQJ 798. Mike, leader sites. Good evening, John. Good evening, Mike. Thanks. WRQ, try again. WQVJ 811. WRQH 824. WRQH
Ethan says hi.
824. Still here in Colonial Park.
Hi, Ethan.
No traffic this evening, John.
With the double salute.
Okay, Bill, thanks for checking in. WRTJ 860. WQWE 866.
Tom, you can send that out to him every week.
WQWE 866.
I'm going to have him on my friends list. I don't have my.
Hey,
I thought
Curly.
he was in with the group, but he's not.
WRMI.
You have him on Facebook.
Who?
Ethan.
I got to look.
WRPC 868.
I think I can share it with
WRPC
you.
868 in the Grantville, no traffic.
Thank you, Pam. Thanks for checking in. WRTK 876.
Yes, yeah, I don't have him. I don't have him on my
Jason from New
Facebook.
Oxford. No further traffic. Thanks for
You see that chat, Tom?
Here, I got you, Tom.
You're welcome, Jason, and thanks for checking in.
Chat.
WRMV 901.
There's the direct link.
WROR
Yeah.
921.
Okay.
WRDJ 976. Joe, is that you? WRDJ 976.
Here, Leroy, check that out.
WRFR 982.
Yeah. Ethan posted that earlier today.
Yeah, that's where I took it from.
Ray from West York. Good evening. All traffic. Good evening, Ray. Thanks for checking in.
It's just funny how close it really is to the truth.
WROR 983, Cassie and Yale, no traffic.
Okay, Cassie, thanks for checking in. WRFK 991. WRFK 991, Mount Airy. Thanks for coming to that, John. No traffic tonight. You're welcome, Matt. Thanks for checking in. And finally, WRTY 997. Okay, that completes my list. So now it's time for checking to see if there's any new, late, or missed stations that would like to check in.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
for
you.
a new station, to make this a little more, or a little easier, let me know whenever you check in that you're a new check-in. And then I'll know to start writing down and listening closely. Otherwise, I go looking up the number at the end of your call sign and, and find it and check you in. If you checked in before, back a couple of years, I have it on the list here, back from when this net started. So here we go. Any new, late, or missed stations? Please check in now. WRMC 901, yes, Eastward. No comment. Okay, Jesse. Checked off here. No comments. Thanks for checking in. Any other stations, new, late, or missed? Please check in now.
WRMR 424. No comments.
Everyone.
Did you transmit? This button's like a rock.
Okay, first off, got Chris in Cornwall. Now the new check-in. Go for it. WRDB 551. I'm Mike. I am in Town, Maryland. I am the new check-in. Okay, Mike. Glad to have you as part of the group. And I got that your call sign is WR, and then I missed the next two letters. It's 551. WR, and then the next two letters, please. At BZ, as in Bravo Zulu. No, BZ as in Victor Bravo. Gotcha. WRZB 551. Thank you, Mike. Do you have any comments then when the comment
That means we
time
got
comes
two
around?
551s.
Well, I'll call on you again then. Any other stations due, late, or missed that would like to check in? Please do so now.
WRMR 424. No comments.
Station had just tried to make sure that you're on a handheld, that you're holding it vertically. Your antenna is straight up and down. Otherwise, if you could increase your power, you were just cutting in and out, and I couldn't catch any part of your call sign. You want to take another try at it, please?
WRMR 424. No comments. Nope.
Okay,
That
well,
leaf
we'll
is-
have another check-in time that you could try again then.
That leaf is still in the way.
Around to come. now.
I know it won't come off the
Get
tree.
all a little chopped up. Anybody else?
Well, the
New
fact that
leader
I'm able to
missed.
get
Go
into
for
at
it.
least that far.
Yeah, right.
506,
Yeah.
Leo and Carlisle.
You probably only got to have that thing 10 to 20 feet higher and you'll be able to hit it.
Okay, Leo and Carlisle.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that one.
WRUX 506. Thank you, Leo. Thanks for checking in.
Put an antenna on top of that smokestack and run hardline all the way to your shack.
Yeah, that'd be one way.
Larry had a
We
new
gotta
officer
go run
at
a lift to do
WROE
that.
521. Hello, everybody on the net. Sorry about the late check-in. Okay, Larry, no problem there. Got you checked in. Any other stations? New leader missed. Go for it. WRVD 304. Long time listener, first time caller. Okay, I got your numerical part of your call sign is 304. Repeat your call sign if you would, name and location. Thank you. Whiskey Romeo Victor Delta 304. Mike in Mountville, Lancaster County. And I just received my license about 6 days ago.
Congratulations.
Hey, very good. Thanks for joining the group. That's wonderful. Okay, super. Any other stations? New lead or missed? Go for it.
Lancaster, that's some distance, huh?
Yeah, really.
Where?
Lancaster.
Is that
Alrighty, well then
really a
it's
distance
time
for this
now
repeater?
for hearing the comments of various
Isn't
folks
it
who
some
would like
distance
to,
from
say
Mount
a few
Holly?
words. And let's see, where can we start with that?
I mean,
How about
like-
it? Brian.
Like, if he had the same
in
setup
Mount
I
Holly
have,
Springs,
just not without a mountain ridge in the way, I
307.
don't think that's unrealistic.
Go for it.
Huh. Okay.
See, I would be able to
Hurricane
communicate the
307. Well,
decent
I don't
distance
normally
away,
talk
but I
about
run
government,
into freaking
so I'm
mountainside.
not going to talk about the election. For night enthusiasts out there, I'm very proud to announce that HB 1929 passed and was signed into law, which removes the ban on automatic knives in the state of Pennsylvania. So what that means is after January 3rd, we will be allowed to carry automatic knives, which is pretty cool because 44 other states have that as legal, but us, knife collectors that might have an automatic 945, have never been allowed to leave our properties with them because they were regarded as, what do they call it, a scary weapon, I guess. But anyways, Governor Wolf signed that in, I think it was last Thursday. So if you are a knife collector or you have an automatic knife, you can now legally carry it after the beginning of January.
I didn't know that. Thanks for the info.
Other than that, enjoying the cooler weather, John. Hope you're staying safe up there on the mountain. The snow's coming, so get them chains on the Jeep. Back to you. Thanks for running it. Okay, Brian, I don't think I'll put them on just yet, but I can start spraying them down with some WD-40 to loosen them up a little bit. And now, back to your other comment there. Are we talking about like the stiletto and the switchblade? That is correct. If you are a collector of Italian stilettos, you will now be allowed to carry them. It's absolutely phenomenal that Pennsylvania did that. Yes, very good. Thanks for that information, Brian. And enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay, how about it, Dennis in Spring Grove, WRUY 393. Anything you'd like to say? WRUY 393. I have no traffic, so nothing to say tonight. Thank you. Okay, Dennis, very good. Sorry I missed that if you did tell me earlier. Now let's see, how about it? Mike in Mountville, Lancaster County, WRVD comments, Mike?
Oh, yes, WRVT6304. Well, that's a tongue twister. I'm a long-time ham, and just wanted to see how things are going up here at the GMRS band, and
That's funny. A picture says, "Remember to turn your VFO back tonight."
contributor to the community. And the computer is coming in very well here, and I would be curious to see how I was coming through.
Well, you're coming through perfectly clear. Perfectly clear. And as far as becoming part of the community,
coming from Lancaster,
if you don't
looking at the
already have
map,
plans for
he's better than
Sunday,
you are, Jim.
our entire group,
He's got
and
a
if
pretty straight
anybody
line
that's
of sight.
listening, whether they checked in or not, are welcome to attend the dinner that we're having at Haas's at 2 o'clock. That's the Mechanicsburg Haas, along the Gettysburg Pike. And you're more than welcome to attend. And just show up there Sunday at 2 o'clock, and we have a little get-together, a meet and greet. So hopefully we'll maybe be able to see you there. Okay, continuing on, WRUX 506, Leo in Carlisle, your comments, if any.
Well, out here enjoying the weather. It's freezing tonight. Like the ride home from work. Sky, nice and red. Also cool to see about that automatic knife. May or may not have been carrying one. Unknowingly against ball here, but good to know that that's happening.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that is great news in my view. And now, as of January 1st, if you haven't carrying one of those, you'll be doing it legally. Okay, thanks, Leo. Larry in New Oxford, WROE 521. Your comments. Okay, well then we'll move on to Mike in Fairfield, WRCH 578. Take it away, Mike.
WRCH 578, and yeah, it's January 2nd, I think, is the day it actually comes into effect. So yeah, don't start carrying your knives yet, because they're still illegal up until January 2nd. And the other thing is, because I will be carrying, but since I live so close to Maryland, have to be careful. Like anything in Maryland, it's mini California. You cross, if you happen to come down to Maryland, you cross the state line into Maryland, they're still illegal down there. And they also have, I forget off the top of my head, what is it, a 3-inch blade length limit also. You can carry knives over, I think it's 3 inches with a blade longer than 3 inches. But like I say, Maryland's just a miniaturized California. I haven't played on the radio much over the last week, just a little bit here and there. Did get the Expedition team in Togo, little small African country. I think it was last week or the week before I got Benin, which is just happens to be right beside Togo. So I think that the Expedition team may be just jumping from small African country to country, activate different countries. But yeah, I got them. So I got 2 new countries over the last week. I got Togo and Equatorial Guinea. So actually, I got Equatorial Guinea on 2 bands. I got them on 30 meters and 10 meters. So yep, you got a HF. You have your amateur license, Bob. Even if just tech license, 10 meters is booming. Yeah, Solar Cycle 25 is really doing really good. It's blown past all of the predictions for where it would be at Solar Cycle. The predictions would have us probably down at around 20 to 30 sunspots a day on average. We're up, got 60 to 100. We're in that range on a daily basis and have been for quite a while. That's not to say be a fairly, the last solar cycle, cycle 24, was one of the lowest in recorded history. It was horrible. 25 should be a little bit better, but yeah, even with conditions, it hasn't even peaked yet. It's still great. I mean, the bands are just open like you wouldn't believe. So it's still going to get better. So if you don't have your amateur license, go out and get one. It's easy to get your tech license nowadays. Actually, it's easy to get all of them, but the tech license is actually very easy to get. It's not a very complicated test. So we'll send it back to you, John. Oh, and I look forward to seeing everybody on Sunday. WRCH 578.
Very good, Mike. Thanks for the reminder about the going into Maryland. Yeah, you do have to be careful, especially living as close to the line as you do. You gotta see, well, now what's my itinerary today? Am I going into Maryland or not? And I always enjoy hearing all these places around the planet that you connect with. That's cool. All righty. And I too look forward to seeing you and everybody else on Sunday. WRAM 626, Steve in Mechanicsburg. Anything you'd like to talk about?
WRAM 626. Hey, John, thanks for running that tonight. I'm feeling under the weather, so I'm home. I actually can listen to the whole net without any interruptions. And I'm not working EMS tonight. I don't want to make anyone sick. Sicker than I am already. But I just want to throw it out there for Hamfest. I'm going to be making reservations on the 18th. There's a state park there 15 minutes away from Hamfest in Ohio. I can say on the 18th you can make the reservations. They fill up very quick at this state park. I'll be making 2 reservations on the 18th. If anyone else has an RV or even a tent they want to go out, just give the information to Kathy. She'll let me know, and I'll see what we have to do to make more reservations there. Well, thanks for running that tonight, John. WRAM 626. Back to you.
Okay, Steve. Thanks for the information about the Hamfest in Ohio, and I hope you're feeling better real soon there. Alrighty, WRUP 648, Ethan in Shippensburg. Might you have any comments this evening?
WRUP 648. Hoping to slowly get things squirreled away and improve on things before the snow starts flying. I did get the HF antenna up higher. I finally got the push-up poles up in the air and got the antenna up a little bit higher. They still, unfortunately, don't have enough room for an 80-meter dipole, so it's like coil-loaded antennas. And got some mounts swirled together here. Finally beginning the 2-meter beam up on its own mount and rotator. That'll be fun getting some directionality on the VHF range. And once I get that one done, I can then move over to UHF. But I'm not quite sure what antenna I'm gonna work out with for UHF. Right now, I'm just using a 2-band J-pole at the moment. But yeah, kind of getting slack for room here, so I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to put up the beam. If I do, it's gonna be a very, very small one. So no 12-foot element UHF beams in the future. But yeah, it's good to hear on the automatic night. There is a version of the Buck 110, the classic Buck hunting knife that is an automatic. And well, the classic version, I've had those and used those hunting for years. It's nice that I can actually throw the automatic in the hunting bag and not have to worry about anything. But automatic knives are great. You got your one hand full. It's also nice when you reach for your knife to be able to open it with one hand, just keep your hands, out of the way. So, of course, doing heavy duty industrial work for 5 or 6 years, yeah, one-handed tools are always nice. You find yourself at the top of a ladder, it can get hairy sometimes when you're fumbling around with tools trying to get things set up. But yeah, with that, I shall send it back to Net Control, WRUP 648.
Okay, Ethan. Yeah, I hear you with the antennas, and can only have so many so large, and you start getting a little cramped for space there. And the other one there, yeah, keep your hands out of the way when you push the button to release the switchblade or stiletto or whatever you have. I had to chuckle when you mentioned that because, yeah, that's something that I could get easily caught in. Okay, thanks, Ethan. Moving on to Kathy, WRAC 649. And Kathy, I'm sorry I might have stole some of your thunder, but doesn't hurt to repeat everything. Go for it, Kathy.
You're perfectly fine, John. Just to remind everybody who's listening, and I'm going to post on Facebook again about our dinner on Sunday at 2 o'clock in Mechanicsburg. Everybody's welcome. Guys, bring your wife because there will be females there. For the new people, don't forget about the Facebook page. It's South Central PA GMRS Group. You click like or whatever, and I will accept you. That's pretty much it for me, John. Back to you.
Very good, Kathy. Looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. All right, Daryl, in Schaeferstown, Newmanstown area, WRNY 683. I hope you might be planning there to come on Sunday. Daryl, what do you have for us this week?
WRNY 683. Lately I've been cataloging a bunch of, literally a ton of Parasara HF here, mainly used by the Navy. Tactical transceivers, linear amps, all kinds of stuff. It's unreal. And I have more coming. When I get it all cataloged, I'll probably have some offers for sale. Fascinating equipment, all being able to be connected by RS-232 or RS-422 serial bus, like automatically tuned linear amps, a 500 watt range. So that's keeping me busy.
Something about a serial bus or something.
That's what I'm up to lately. Making up a list, doing research, checking out the service manuals, etc. That's about it from here. Back to you, John, and good evening to everybody else on the net. WRNY 683.
If you
Well,
got
thank you,
technical
Daryl.
questions,
Sounds like
make
you're
sure to
really
post it
busy.
to the Facebook
Got a
page.
lot to do there, and you said
As long as I
there's
see
more
it,
on the
be
way.
able to
Wow,
help you,
I hope
try
you
to
have
help you out.
a garage
No, I think
that
he's
you can put it all
cataloging
in, or
stuff that
some
he
area
has.
there. Maybe that's what you're going to use your storage container for. But anyway, good to hear from you, and hopefully see you Sunday. Let's see, Chris in Cornwall, WRKN 713. Your comments, Chris.
WRKM 713. Well, good evening, John, and thank you for running in that. It was good seeing you the other week up there when we were putting up that ham antenna on the tower. That was pretty awesome. Good day for the weather, and I shouldn't say we. I just held the ropes and did some pulleys and such. We let Mike do the hard part of the climbing, but it was great to see you. Yeah, not a lot going on up here in Cornwall right now. I'm a little disappointed. I got my antenna. I bought one of the Arrow antennas for working satellites on the ham side. I was actually assembling it when the check-in started. Thought I'd get it assembled before the ISS passed over tonight. And literally, I just got the last element put on because I only assembled it once before, right when the thing got below the horizon. So I did not get to listen to it or even try to make an attempt to get a contact on the space station when I passed over. But I at least have it assembled, so when it passes over my next plotted course, which I think is the 11th, over top here of my area, hopefully I can make a contact with it and log my first satellite contact. So that's what I'm really excited for. I got that technician license, and I'd like to do as much as I can on the technician side, and also still work on my general. So we'll see how it goes. But that's all I got going on up here. Back to you, John. I hope you're having a great week, and stay warm up there in the mountains. WRKM 713, back to net control.
Okay, alrighty. Chris, thank you. And yeah, it was good to see you up here. It was a couple Saturdays ago. One quick question on your call sign. It ends with an N or an M. Is it November or Mike?
It is Mike.
Okay. That's great, because I thought I had it incorrect here, so I'll make that correction. WRKM 713. Okay, thanks, Chris. Let's see. Bobby in Mechanicsburg, WRJF 728. Anything you'd like to talk about, Bobby?
Good evening, folks. Yeah, first off, let me start here, Brian. That is excellent news. Use them or lose them, right, guys? Exercise your rights, and you can exercise all of them. Second, not to dive too deep into politics, but yesterday was election day. If you voted, great, thank you. If you didn't vote, don't complain. Whether it's the guy you liked or didn't like, whatever. Yesterday was the day to have your voice heard. So that's that. In other news, there is a freshly minted hunter that is joining the ranks of those that go carry rifles around through the woods and come back with that same rifle as they did in the morning, and empty-handed otherwise. Sean, actually, I was not planning to go hunting this year, but about 2-3 weeks ago, Sean came to me and asked me if I could take him hunting this year. So we hit the online hunter safety course, and he passed that test and took the paperwork to Sportsman's Warehouse the other evening and got him a junior license. So with any luck, we will get to the range some point in the next couple of weeks and get the flintlock sighted in. I don't have any more time that I can take off from work during the November, December hunting season there right after Thanksgiving. So we're going to have to do late season flint, but we'll get out in the woods and freeze together and eat cold beef jerky. And with any luck, we will drag something back to the truck. So that's all that's going on here. So thanks for running the net, John, and back to net control, WRJF 728.
Okay, Bobby. Well, big congratulations to Sean. That's quite an accomplishment, and yeah, I hope you're successful there or he's successful with the flintlock for sure. Alrighty, let's see. Mike, our new one there in Tawnytown, WRVB 551. Do you have any comments? I didn't quite understand your response about that earlier. If you do, go for it. Okay, we'll move on then to, let's see, Mike in Leaders Heights, WRQJ 798. Take it away, Mike.
Well, thank you, John. Good evening to everybody in the net, WRQJ 798. Right up this HT here. Here it is with the Crestcraft dual band vertical, about 10 feet. Rather beautiful night out there tonight. Enjoying the daytime with the sunshine blowing out there, soaking that up pretty good, really nice. Well, sound a little bassy here, getting off a head cold. Some people on the statewide net thought I was Larry King, but that's a nice honor. But anyway, it was kind of interesting. But yeah, my mom is back home now. She's been back home for a few days now and continues to recuperate. Getting some help from the DNA and physical therapy. So everything's looking good there.
Thank you, Mike. Glad about your mom having come home there a few days back, and did hear you on Monday on the net there, and with a comment about your voice. Actually, sounds very good. And yeah, the weather has been really nice. Hopefully you can come to our event on Sunday afternoon and get to know what we each other look like whenever we're hearing our voices. Alrighty, I think it was Curly actually that made the comment about Larry King, and he's coming up next, WQWE 866. Go for it, Curly.
Good evening, John, and everybody on the net, WQWE 866. Yeah, I said something to Blake there that about Larry King, and then we were jokingly talking that when he was on the radio back in the day, if he had that voice, man, he goes, he could get a lot of visitors and probably have a lot of work. Oh my! Not much going on here. Actually, I'm kind of in the same boat. Getting over not a head cold, but getting over an ear infection that turned rather bad. Still taking my antibiotics, but I think it's clearing up. Today's probably one of the best days I've had in a long time. So, and the hearing is actually coming back in that ear, so that's good. Otherwise than that, John, mowed the grass hopefully for the last time today. I can pack the mower away for the season, hopefully. Knock on wood, but hopefully we don't get any more growing of the grass here, but never know what Mom Nature wants to throw at you. So that's what's happening here. Hope everybody's doing well and staying safe and staying healthy. And hopefully we won't be talking about that S word around the corner. Hopefully that's way down the log. Otherwise than that, thanks for taking that net, John. Do a great job as always. I'm going to put a commendation in for higher pay for you. WQWE 866, back to net control.
Okay, Curly, yes, that'd be nice to be on the next pay step. And yeah, I hope your ear infection is rapidly getting better. And as far as the mower goes, I don't know you want to put it away too soon because they're going to get, from what I understand, some rain from the leftover, I forget which hurricane or tropical depression, but some rain coming up this weekend, and with the cooler temperatures, I know that grass likes to grow, so you may have to do it another time, but yeah, for your sake, hopefully you can't put it away. Alrighty, well, time everybody to call for again any new, late, or missed stations. Now, again, remember, if you're a new listener or a new check-in, I should say, please let me know ahead of time so that I can be ready to write whenever you start to talk. Otherwise, you can just tell me who you are. So once again, now, any new, late, or missed stations, please check in now.
This is WRTJ 860, Ron in Harrisburg. WRTJ 860, my home. Brother, thanks for running that, John.
Okay, Ron, you're welcome. Got you there, WRTJ 860. Any other stations? Go for it. Okay, well, let's see. The South Central Pennsylvania GMRS Group Net is now concluding at 9:51, and a little bit past a half there. Thanks to all the stations who checked in tonight, and special thanks to everybody that wanted to share a comment or two. Our next network check-in is Wednesday, November 16th. And our next get-together, to repeat once again, will be this Sunday, November 13th, at the Mechanicsburg Hosses, 61 Gettysburg Pike, and they are adjacent to Stauffer's of Kissel Hill. So if you know where that store is, Hosses is right beside it. 61 Gettysburg Pike. The zip code there is 17055 for your GPS or phone. Do remember there are other network check-ins. That includes Mondays and Fridays at 9 p.m. on the 725 repeater in Hanover. And the Hanover repeater has the same PL tone as this one that you're listening to now, 141.3 hertz. Don't forget our Facebook page, too. There's South Central PA GMRS Group. South Central PA GMRS Group. Get all the information about the latest happenings. This is John Riddlesberger, WRBW 501. Good evening, everyone, and have a super week. The repeater is now returned to its normal use. Hope to see you Sunday.
Okay, well, just like John said, Sunday there's going to be the Mechanicsburg Hosses there. Welcome to join if you're a member or not. Yeah, come on, meet everyone and have a great time. Don't have anything else. Veterans Day at the end of the week, and yeah, we'll go with that. So we'll see you guys next week, and hopefully we all feel 100% again.
Have a good one. See you later.
We'll catch you guys later.